Hey, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Seen some action. So I got a short in. And the crappy thing is, I dropped the short in right at the freaking bottom. So freaking bitter of myself with that. Wasn't patient and naturally pumped up instantly after I dropped in. And then I put in that little pinner at the top that you can see for 6. I know it's not going long, but that's what I did. I put in a long pin. In case you're wondering what a pin is, it's just like a nominal freaking nothing trade. Something that you can just get in there to kind of gauge your direction. And so I dropped that in there, and of course, it turns out that I got the top on that one as well. So it just has a interesting way of happening to get you to the point of where you're like to the final point of pain, maximum point of pain. But so just gonna ride this out. So now I gotta ride this out, and I will do the dang thing. Looks like it's eventually gonna go my way. I mean, look, the 6 hours is just ridiculous. Bubbles a bit, the bubbles of liquidation are complete. I mean, good grief. So each one of these here is somebody getting liquidated on the BitMEX server. Red is short. I'm sorry, reds are long. Greens are short. But you can see, I mean, the people who are long are totally guessing. I mean, totally guessing. The overwhelming trend is down. Overwhelming. Like, there's no way you want to swim against this beast right here. There's no way. And so, you don't. I mean, it's suicide to do that. Seeing some action, 560, 29,560 right now. So, 6 hours, definitely heavy. Drop down to the 3. You can see that this is kind of the bottom. And of course, they got me down right there. On that little freaking dump. And I was so chapped when I did it too. I was like, God dang it. But we'll see how it goes. I'm pretty sure it'll go my way, but it's just really frustrating sometimes catching the bottom. But that's how it goes, I'll happily battle this out. I think we're gonna break 29,000 today, so that's what I'm looking for. Looking for a break of 29,000, and we will see what we get. I mean, been going pretty flat here for a little bit, but you can see that every time the Green Army shows up, it just gets smacked right in its face. So, Green Army, bam. Green Army, bam. Green Army, bam. Just getting ripped. But the battle's kind of flat. You can see that this is starting to become a bottom. It's trying to make a carving out a bottom. Will it break free of the level of 455? Kind of hung around that area the other day. I did end up getting in one, and and ended up being stuck in it for, I shorted in it just before that massive pump up to 30,000, and ended up riding it out to a win. So happy about that, but definitely was a lengthy one. Marathon trade again. I'm not into marathon trades, guys. I like in and out, in and out, in and out. That is the name of the game. We don't sit in trades all day if you can avoid it. You know, ideally, a trade is no more than 15 minutes. Ideally. It doesn't always work that way, but that's the idea, is to be in and out, get your money, boom, get out. You know, get your little 5 or minimum 6% if you're going in 50x on Margex. Minimum 6%. And then also the I strive for like 25-30% to try to get each time. It's not, doesn't always work that way, and sometimes you want to just take the money even though it's little, you know. But I have PTSD, man. I know exactly what it's like. I've been doing this for a while, and you sometimes you'll see like an 8% win, and then you don't take it, and then it'll go against you 100%. So it's like, what do you do? Should you, obviously in that instance, you should have took the 8%, right? But you know, sometimes you just don't do it. But you got to just recognize where you're at in the whole grand scheme of things. And I think, yeah, we're gonna probably see a break at that 29,000 today. If we can get a little bit more FOMO gas of cats wanting to jump in here. See, we're starting to come in down 14%. Not too worried about it at the moment, you know. Just like during that time when I was in the last trade and it took forever. Let me show you. Well, never mind. But when I was in the trade, it took forever. It was rough, you know. I had to walk away. I could not sit there and stare at the chart. It was just too nerve-wracking, and to sit here and stare at the chart all day is just gonna drive you nuts. You really got to get up and go away and walk off, and especially when you get down like 50-60%. At some point, you just have to walk away and take some deep breaths and meditate and see what turn it around. See what you can do to turn it around. You know, just you have to get out of your head. But so I'm gonna write this out. I'll check in with you guys periodically, see how this goes, and we're gonna close this out a winner. Hopefully it happens. I can catch it on video. A lot of times what I do is I'll end up being on the road and end up closing out my trade on the road. But it does go well sometimes. Anyhow, I'll catch you guys later. Looks like we're getting a little pump right up. Does that whole thing bouncing off the bottom every time too. We'll see if we get that penetration. Anyways, y'all have a nice day. This was helpful for you. Like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends. Coming in hot, ladies and gentlemen. $50, and I can control up to $5,000 worth of Bitcoin by doing so. So therefore, the more you're able to leverage, the faster your money grows. Thank you for checking me out. It was a pleasure speaking with you guys. I deeply, deeply, deeply appreciate everyone that listens and stays with me. Y'all have a wonderful day. Make some money. Let's get money. Let's create some crypto.